Hey, welcome back for another live demonstration in the StringsPop Teacher Hub. Today we're talking about how to settle the score, how to find the score for the arrangement you're looking for, or where to start on some source material that's going to help you put your arrangement together with your students or even with yourself. So I want to talk about kind of three different things you might find when you go searching. The most helpful thing you're going to look for that you want is the original piano vocal score. And that's slightly different than the lead sheet, which is also slightly different from any arrangements that might have been made of the piece. There are choral arrangements of pieces. There are easy, simplified piano arrangements of pop songs. So if you just Google the title of the song you're looking for, you're going to come up with tons of things you actually might not be able to use. But if you are looking and use trusty Google as your friend to look for a original piano vocal score, sometimes I put in the name of the song. So for today, we're going to look again at finding things for My Girl. So I'm going to put in The Temptations, My Girl, original piano vocal score, or original piano vocal. Well, you'll see that in just a minute. I'll share the screen to you. So for scores, you can use digital downloads, you can use photographs, you can use scans, you can even, if you've got like old paper copies of scores, this is songs of the 60s, the whole bunch of 60 songs, it's just the paper score. This also works for your arrangement. You don't have to work with a digital score, although I'm a big fan of digital scores and I'm a big fan of keeping them nice on my iPad. So I'm going to show you today how I use the FourScore app as a way to keep track of my digital scores. So flipping onto my iPad screen, you're going to be able to see how I use the FourScore app. So from my iPad screen, here we have my StringsPop set list. And here I've got all the scores that I'm working on with my students. We've got Eleanor Rigby, we've got Beatles, we've got Queen, we've got Bill Withers. Here is my Billie Jean score that I've been working with a few kids. The cool thing about this FourScore app is the ability to annotate. So if I'm looking along and I want to say, okay, Susie, you're going to take the bass line. That's this part right here. We're going to reconfigure that to your range on your viola and you're all set. Okay, Alice, you're the middle part. You're going to take those top lines in the treble. That's you. And then I can share that score. I can share the annotated PDF of that score with my students. I can annotate it, and I can email it to them easy peasy. So using the FourScore app, you can close out of that. Using the FourScore app is a great way to keep track of my scores once I have found the original, if I'm going to use a PDF or a scan or whatever. FourScore app is the way to go for your catalog system. But finding it first, if you don't have the paper copy and if you are looking for it online, here's one of the processes that I would go through. Here's my iPad screen sharing now to my internet browser. I'm going to look for Temptations, My Girl, Piano Vocal, PDF. And I've already done this search, so I know it's going to come up. It's going to show me a couple different places where I can find that. Some of them are going to tell me if it's the original key. It looks like this music notes site, which is a great place to get sheet music. The music notes site is going to have, that's the score that I have right there. Boom, 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 boom. There's my bass line and my viola part, and it's easy to buy this and then it slurps the PDF onto your iPad from here, from the downloads. After you download it, it's quick and easy to get it into the FourScore app, so that's an option. Music Notes is always a great place to grab the paid score, so part of the royalties will go to the songwriters or the publishers in whatever way. Another place that I have found music is in sheetmusic-free.com. This looks like the very similar what we just looked at, only you can see that they've erased all the copyright information off the bottom or re-engraved it in some way. I'm not sure the legalities of this. They say they're legal, but you would go to this read more. we're going to proceed to free download, and I'll just show you how I plop it into the FourScore app once I find it. Yep, that's the original score, Smokey Robinson. And if I take this arrow and I share it over to my FourScore app, blink, there she blows. And now the My Girl is in my FourScore, and I can annotate it and share it like I was going to before. In your internet search, you may also find lead sheet. Lead sheet looks like this. It does not have a grand staff. It's usually just a treble staff and has the melody line printed and the chord symbols. So this is less helpful on the arranging because it doesn't give you as much to go off of. So it can do in a pinch, but I prefer the original piano vocal to the lead sheet. Okay, so the places that I'm looking at for original scores, some of my sources are going to be Sheet Music Plus. That's a place where you can download a digital copy of the score. You can look on musicnotes.com. Another place that I have a subscription that is very helpful, I find almost everything I need on Scribd. And that's a place where you can find if anyone has uploaded a PDF, they have a whole sheet music archive. You can find books and books by every artist on scribd.com. And then what was the other one? Oh, sheetmusic-free.com. So those are some of the resources and places you can find. So again, we're looking for the original piano vocal score. We are going to either have the paper copy or a digital copy, and I'm not a paid endorsement, not a paid advertisement for FourScore app, but it's worth it. And you can catalog all your music there and share easily back and forth annotated copies if you need to. And then you're looking for digital PDFs or digital downloads of your score. You can find in a number of places, and I'll drop those in the comments. So if you have any other questions about where to find the score and what to do with it after you find it, drop those in the comments and I'll respond to that too. But that's the basic gist of finding the score so you can settle the score. All right, see ya.